Hello, everyone. Today we will be learning what is the economy. Let's begin with a basic explanation of the economy. The economy is how money, goods, and services move around in a country. Think of it like a big system that decides who makes things, who buys them, and how much everything costs. There are four main types of economies in the world. The first main type of economy is called a traditional economy. The traditional economy is found mostly in rural areas. This could even be like the cavemen. For example, they could say, "Hey, I will give you my spear for your axe." So traditional economy is like trading, also called barter, customs, or even religion and culture. Let me show an example here now. The second main type of economy is called the command economy. A command economy is known to be not in favor of most people. This type of economy is where the government controls the prices, what is produced, and how much of that production is made. There is little to no private businesses. Some examples are North Korea and the former USSR, also known as the Soviet Union. Let's show another example here. The third main type of economy is called the market economy. A market economy is an economy with lots of freedom. You get to decide what is produced, what to sell, and even the prices. Prices are also set by competition. Not many countries use this economy, as most use a mixed economy, explained later in the video. Let's show another example here. The fourth type of economy is the mixed economy. The final economy, the mixed economy, used by most countries. This is a mix of command economy and market economy. This is where you have the freedom of prices, production, and amount, but the government enforces regulations. An example is the US, UK, Canada, and some other countries. Let's show our final example here. Let's show a basic breakdown now. The traditional economy is found in rural areas, uses the trading, or also called the barter system, and also customs, culture, and religion play a big role in the traditional economy. Next, the command economy. The government controls prices, production, and quantity, and there's little to no private businesses. Next, the market economy. There's lots of freedom, businesses decide prices, production, and quantity, and prices are set by competition. And finally, the mixed economy. There's lots of freedom, but they have regulations. Businesses can have freedom, but they have to follow the regulations and policies of whichever country they are in. Now, let's show some commonly asked questions. The first question: what is inflation and why does everything keep getting more expensive? Inflation is when prices go up over time. It happens when there's more money in the system, but not enough goods and services to match it. Question number two: what is a recession and what causes a recession? A recession happens when the economy slows down, businesses stop growing, people lose jobs, and spending drops. Causes include high interest rates, stock market crashes, or global events like pandemics. Number three: how does the stock market affect the economy? When stock prices go up, people feel richer and spend more. When stocks crash, people lose money and spend less, which can hurt businesses. Number four: what is GDP and why is it important? Gross domestic product, GDP, measures a country's total economic output. A high GDP means a strong economy, while a low GDP can mean trouble. Number five: why does the government tax people? Taxes pay for things like roads, school, healthcare, and defense. Without taxes, governments wouldn't have money to operate. Number six: what is a budget deficit? When the government spends more money than it collects in taxes, it runs a deficit. If this happens too much, it can increase national debt. The final question, number seven: how does the Federal Reserve or central banks control the economy? They raise or lower interest rates to control inflation, spending, and borrowing. Lower rates makes it easier to borrow money, while higher rates slows down spending, which can also hurt businesses. The conclusion of the video: there are four main types of economies in the world: traditional, command, market, and mixed. Also, we asked some commonly asked questions such as inflation, recession, taxes, and some other things.